Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm bringing you, I don't know the gameplay, it's gonna be some sort of Gun Street gameplay, so just enjoy that in the background. I'm bringing you a video. I want to talk a little bit about, kind of almost a response video to the Nadeshot's video that he made, because I kind of feel like I was kind of responsible for that video, well, me among a few other people, but, I'll put the tweets in the description of Gaiazo if they're still there. I don't know, he might have deleted them, I don't think he did. I'll put them in the description, but basically what happened was Nadeshot uploaded a video like 2 days ago, basically talking about how the Skorpion is not a warrior gun or whatever. He's talking about the Black Ops 2 inconsistencies, and basically the night before I had like kind of a long conversation with him on Twitter about it and how I felt that the Skorpion was a warrior gun, and we kind of had a little debate about it. We're not really talking shit or anything. I'll put it down below, you guys can read it, and you know, then the next day he uploads that video talking about the Skorpion, so I figured I kind of had a part to play in that video. You know, probably not like the sole reason or whatever. I think he's been feeling that way for a while, but I felt like I want to kind of give my opinion on it because I actually have thought of a reason. It's more of a it's my theory on why the Skorpion is different, but basically, like, the first thing I want to say is just the game is different online than it is on LAN. You know, whatever the technical reasons, you know, it has to do with the internet connection. The game is different. What Nadeshot's point in his video that he says is the gun stats for guns don't change whether you're playing on LAN or online, which is correct. Like, obviously, you know, those stats are coded into the game. You know, internet connection does not affect that. But internet connection affects other variables, which in turn affects the guns. You know, the guns still do the same damage, the guns still have the same range, guns still do whatever they're supposed to do, but with or without internet connection affects it, and that was my point. You know, I don't know if he... I think this is my opinion. So, you know, guys know that he stopped streaming for a few days because he was getting real upset by his chat. Like, they were like, I don't know, making fun of him or whatever when he does bad in scrims or whatever, and they were ripping on him for using the Skorpion. And in my opinion, he uses the Skorpion and he defends it because he likes to use it, you know, and he doesn't want people to talk shit to him because of it. So, in my opinion, he wants to defend it so that people will stop talking shit to him about it. That's just what I think. Because if you look at the majority overall opinion of the pros, is that the Skorpion is not a good weapon on LAN. You know, that's just the majority opinion. Now, I've never been like MLG event and played on LAN, but, you know, overall, I would say like 90% of the pros don't use the Skorpion on LAN, and they don't like it on LAN or whatever, and they say it like, these are not my words, like, these are the words out of their mouth. They don't think the Skorpion is a good weapon to use on LAN. Now, a few pros do use it. It's not like it's never seen. You know, Nadeshot uses it. I've seen a lot more of the EU players use it, actually. I've seen Killa use it, like, occasionally. You know, everyone pulls it out every once in a while, but Nadeshot just seems to use it exclusively, almost. And that's why people have a problem with it. So, let me give you my opinion, my theory now on why I think it's different. So, the difference between LAN and online, obviously, is on LAN, everyone's playing on the same internet. They're all together. There's no different internets. They're all wired on the same network. So, there's no, you know, advantages. Now, the problem with this is the Skorpion has a very high rate of fire, okay? The thing about the Skorpion is its damage is okay. It doesn't have the best damage, but it has a very high rate of fire. And online, how should I put this? Okay, so online, your bullets don't register 100%. You know, because of the lag compensation, and, you know, some people have better internet, their bullets register better. Some people have shitty internet, their bullets don't register as well. So, because of the Skorpion's faster rate of fire, the Skorpion works better online when you're playing online against other people than it does on LAN. You know what, if you get what I'm saying. So because the Skorpion shoots so many more bullets quicker than every other gun, even if some of those bullets don't register, it's still shooting another bullet right after that will register, you know what I mean? So the MSMC, it's pretty powerful. I believe it's more powerful than the Skorpion, but it doesn't shoot as fast. So even though it's shooting the bullets, you know, some of them obviously are not connecting. In every gunfight, probably, there are bullets that don't register. So even though the MSMC is shooting the bullets, not all of them are registering. And by the time the MSMC gets enough bullets to kill you, the Skorpion has already shot, like, you know, like twice the amount of bullets, and you're dead. That's why you get melted all the time with the Skorpion. You know, you get melted with the MSMC, you get melted with every gun. But that was my theory. You know, that made sense to me. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. You know, in my opinion, that makes pretty good sense to me. So that's why online the Skorpion works very well. Because you don't always have to get first shot, because your rate of fire is so much faster that you should be able to kill them even if they get first shot. Now the problem here is when you go to LAN, you don't have that advantage. You know, when you're on LAN, your bullets are registering. Every gun's bullets register. There's no lag compensation. There's no internet connections to mess that up. So on LAN, the MSMC, which is I guess it's the strongest SMG. I don't know, but all of its bullets are registering correctly, so then it's killing people quickly like it's supposed to. And the Skorpion is still doing what it's supposed to do, but it's not as powerful because the MSMC basically is becoming more powerful, I guess you could say. You know, basically what it is, it's not that the Skorpion gets like super bad on LAN, in my opinion. I think it's that the MSMC does what it's supposed to do. The MSMC gets better on LAN, and the Skorpion either, like, you know, kind of stays the same or gets worse. And that's the thing. It's not about the gun stats or whatever. I understand that you know, I don't know what the actual like numbers are, like 30 damage per bullet or whatever. Those numbers don't change, but what does change is whether your bullets register very well or not. And that's what makes the Skorpion very powerful online and not so powerful on LAN. So that's my theory about it. And for the rest of the video, I'll just talk a little bit about like kind of like some of the facts about it. So the pros also say, you hear this a lot about the A94, is that the A94 is very inconsistent on LAN. The bullets don't register correctly, and that's why people don't like to use it. Because, I mean, if the A94 was a good weapon, I would say that it would probably be preferred over the M8A1 because it's fully auto, so it's more versatile. But you don't really see it used that often on LAN, and a lot of the pros just say that it doesn't register bullets correctly when you're shooting people. So I think the Skorpion's kind of the same way. It's inconsistent, and so that's, you know, another reason why you don't want to use the Skorpion on LAN. And then if you just kind of look at what teams do, you know, when you're watching these MLG events and stuff, you'll see that most people who are run a sub, they do use the MSMC. And then another thing even more so is, you notice that the teams that win don't use weird shit like that, like Complexity. I don't think I've ever seen TP pull out a Skorpion on LAN. You know, TP, Aix, Crim, they're all using MSMCs. I don't really see them using Skorpions. Same thing when, you know, Farico, Impact, Unite, you know, they were all winning. Like back when Farico was winning, or Impact, Karma was always using MSMC. I did rarely see him use the Skorpion. Killa did use it sometimes, I will say that. Killa also used the A94. He's just weird. That's Killa. You know, Miracles, I always see him using the MSMC. So, and then you look at Unite, Nameless MSMC, Parasite MSMC. Parasite's like the biggest hater of the Skorpion. You know, and then, you know, when they won with Embos used MSMC. So it just seems to me that the teams that are winning, that know what they're doing, they don't really use the Skorpion. The main people I see using Skorpion is really Nadeshot uses it for every online scrim. And what I notice is sometimes Scumpy puts it on just to piss people off. At LAN I noticed that Scumpy mainly uses the MSMC. Now, I also want to point out that some people, they do use the Skorpion sometimes. You know, in certain situations, like really up close situations, maybe like Yemen on Churchill, the Skorpion would be better, you know, if shotguns are banned. But for the most part, you want to use the MSMC on LAN. You know, I noticed that mainly Nadeshot is the only one that really uses it, and he's also the one that mainly defends it, you know. All the other pros, like if you're ever watching streams and stuff, and a pro gets killed by a Skorpion, the first thing they do is they complain. They're like, fucking Skorpion, yo, fuck this kid, he sucks, or whatever, you know what I mean? So, it's just the majority opinion that the Skorpion isn't as good as on LAN as it is online. And I gave my reasoning for it about the bullet registration and the rate of fire or whatever. So that's why I think it is. If you have a different reason, let me know. I'm sure this video is going to get plenty of dislikes because I'm talking about Nadeshot. I'm not really insulting him in any way, I don't think. Even on Twitter, I don't think I really insulted him when we were talking. We were pretty normal conversation, but I don't know, that's just what happens. Like, well, I'll be watching some pros YouTube videos, and just because they're playing against Optic and Optic is losing to them or whatever, they'll get like 20 dislikes on the video, and I just think that's crazy. But you know, that goes back to my video, what I said about Optic fans. They're too strong. Like, chill, my dudes. It's gonna be okay. But anyways, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like rating if you did. Subscribe if you're not already. I'm not sure what the gameplay was. It was some sort of gun streak. Hope you enjoyed that as well. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out all the links in the description. Leave me your opinion below, and I'll catch you guys later with another vid. Peace out.